Hey, welcome back. We have some drama going down for the transfer event that's going on right now, this surprise transfer event that we are calling it. You can probably still check out this drama in Kingdom 550. A whale decided to quit, at least allegedly, a whale decided to quit the game and start burning some other people that obviously they had disagreements with or disliked. And I have a few stories that we'll go over. So here's one part of the story is a player left one, so one of their major alliances, and they left for 3 days, cut off all communications with one, and then decided on the third day to start burning and attacking ATR's hive before quitting the game, which it sounds like it's the same alliance as IOA here. So I don't know if it's just a KVK alliance that they use for castle battles, etc. But IOA and ATR are basically the same people. So just know that going forward when you're watching this. And then ATR decided to rally back and retaliate against one's hive and attack them. And then DIE or DIE, another major alliance, felt that it wasn't right that ATR decided to go burn one's alliance just because of the actions of someone that was supposedly quitting 3 days earlier. And then while this was all going down, TDO, which is another large alliance, these all have whales in them, and decided to help go defend DIE and their hive and banners in HQ. They were unsuccessful, which you can see IOA right here burning the TDO's banner. Also, you'll be able to see DIE's HQ being rallied and burned as well. So here's the other part of the story that I got is DIE and TDO both decided to betray IOA's alliance before Castle Battle. And so this would be before the transfer event started. That way they could take control of the castle and control the transfers that were coming in. But what is funny is IOA is the one that got the castle. As you can see here on one of their wells, he is the king. And so the plan to take over the transfers totally backfired. It does sound like TDO recently, last transfers came into this server. And so maybe TDO was looking to bring even more of their people over, but others didn't agree or didn't want to give them the specific amount of invites that were needed or special. Well, I guess it's a leading kingdom, so they wouldn't have specials. But it sounds like TDO wanted to handle that by themselves without coordinating it with their kingdom. So the plan to take over the castle totally backfired. I'm not sure if DIE and TDO decided this prior or if the whale supposedly that quit, that zeroed everybody, was a real thing or not. And this is just all retaliatory and gotten taken out of hand. But if you are looking for a server and you want to join one, and there is someone that burns, or is there is a rogue person out there that decides to quit an alliance and try to go burn or burns another alliance, there should be enough stability in your kingdom or in your future kingdom that you are looking for, that if this did happen, then everything would be taken care of diplomatically and not come to this extent. This right here is a prime example of a very unhealthy kingdom. This is a kingdom you would not want to go to, that is for sure. I will preface the information coming from the side that says that one player quit and went and burned the other hive, and then that hive retaliated against that player old alliance, and then it just snowballed after that. That was coming from a player that is actually in this kingdom, and so it's not really third party hearsay. It's coming from the source, or at least someone within the kingdom. It does say that TDO recently transferred in, and so the players are kind of stuck in that alliance since they just transferred. This probably would have been the last transfer round. And then on another third party person saying that the server had had enough of IOA breaking NAP rules and is now trying to burn IOA. which it looks like IOA is a little bit stronger than the rest of the kingdom. And at least they're able to hold castle, take it, even when it was a surprise attack or coordination against them during castle. I did just peek over to the castle occupation details for this last battle, and ATR held it for 3 hours, and so IOA was ATR. So to make it super simple, a player left 1, which I don't know who 1 is in this regard, went and burned ATR/IOA's people. So the same alliance there. It sounds like same members there. Went and burned them. ATR, IOA got mad. Went and burned 1 because of it days later. And then Dai and TDO decided that that was unfair for them to go punish an alliance that allegedly had nothing to do with it. It was just a single player, rogue player. And so TDO and Dai tried to control the transfers from the castle because of the retaliatory nature of ATR/IOA. Supposedly for that initial rogue player, the alliance he came from, or they came from, had no knowledge of this rogue player's intentions, and they were being punished for just being affiliated with this person. And then during the castle battle, IOA and ATR, I'm sure, got mad, and Dai tried to rebuild their HQ. And so after the battle, ATR/IOA decided that they're just going to continue the mayhem and just burn everyone in sight, or at least those ones that came to the aid of the alliance that had this rogue player quit and 3 days later decide to burn people. On the other side, you do have to remember that ATR and IOA were being blamed as well for breaking NAP rules, and it's pretty apparent that that could be a very real possibility, especially when you have 3 alliances. So you have 1, you have TDO, and you have Dai, all going against IOA here, or ATR, whatever you want to call them. Now, typically when it's 3 against 1, it's pretty good chances that the 1 alliance are the bullies, and the other 3 alliances involved may be in the right versus the 1 alliance that seemingly doesn't allow one of the alliances to build their HQ back even after castle battle and after the drama has been done for days, and are continually burning people. I did just check and peek where this location was in their server. It is Dai's Academy's location. So ATR/IOA had to burn through some of the Dai's Academy or their main hive areas, banners, to be able to plant themselves there. That is why you probably see all of those occupied spaces. Those are probably all occupied, trying to prevent more of ATR/IOA's people being able to teleport in to support the rallies that are going. Obviously, you can just speed up your troops going there, but it's just another hassle for ATR/IOA to be able to continually burn all of these alliances. If you are looking to go to a leading kingdom, make this an example of a kingdom you do not want to go to. Make sure that the kingdom you're going to can resolve issues diplomatically and not by force, which sometimes you get ego-driven whales or ego-driven people, and it just leads to chaos like this. I feel bad for TDO, who just transferred in. It sounds like the transfer before. They have spent a lot of money to be in this kingdom and to help this kingdom. I'm sure they did not come into this kingdom intentionally to hurt this kingdom. That would be a lot of money wasted. I feel bad for them now that they're there, and well, you are committed unless you are committed to spend all of that money again and transfer out. So keep an eye on this kingdom. If you know more about this, or you are from 550, make sure you join our Discord. I'll put a link right here. We'd love to hear from a first-hand account what is going on and why it's happening and what started it or what triggered it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below which kingdom you're going to in this transfer event, or if you know of any other kingdoms that are drama, we'd love to cover them. We'll do a little bit more with drama and kingdoms we have lined up. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.